Yo, what's going on, guys? Matthew V. Haynes here, aka The Clock Master. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about Tales of the Jedi episodes 1 through episode 6. Before I go ahead and talk about this video, guys, please make sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and also for the reactions to this series. We did get a chance to film them, so they will be releasing within the next few days. I actually really looked forward to this. I was looking forward to this show the minute they announced it, simply because I love Star Wars Rebels and I love the Clone Wars, and those two shows made me such a huge fan of Ahsoka Tano. I loved her character. I still love her character. She's my favorite Star Wars character. And I just always wanted to see more, especially from reading her book, her novel, the Ahsoka novel, and hearing that they were going to adapt some of it and demonstrate it within an episode was really exciting for me. Honestly, I believe that Tales of the Jedi is an amazing addition to the Star Wars lore. Dave Filoni and his team gave us a great look into the minds of Count Dooku and Ahsoka Tano. This is definitely a must-watch for fans. Now, even if you haven't seen Star Wars Rebels or the Clone Wars, and I think you should. I mean, if you're not watching it and you haven't seen it yet, I think you're missing out on some of the greatest stories ever made for Star Wars. I still feel like most fans and all fans should give this a shot. I think you guys are really going to enjoy this because it adds a lot of layers and much needed perspective for those characters. I do have some nitpicks more towards the end. Before I get to that, I'm just going to briefly talk about what I did like about the series. That was just honestly the nuances that Dave Filoni added within the story, especially Dooku. Like, I haven't read his book. I know they go over a lot of stuff within his novel, but you really get to see an awesome progression with his character throughout all the episodes that he's in, and slowly start to see the change and the shift within his perspective with things. Again, it's all about perspective here. Like, you're really getting to see things from his point of view. Like, this guy was such a really nice guy and had it twisted, and honestly was just misguided and just wanted the best overall, and unfortunately went into his instincts and his animalistic like instincts that decided to take over and succumb to the dark side. And this is something that's beautifully demonstrated from Dave Filoni within these first few episodes. You get to see that through each one, and it's so little, and you have to really pay attention to it, but they do it with the eyes, with the music, the overall shift in tone, with the way that Dooku approaches situations, the things he would say, how he interacted with Mace, how he interacted with Qui-Gon Jinn, and even how Qui-Gon reacted to his own former master as well. You get to see that throughout these episodes. And even though they're short, again, there's so much going on in there and you really get to take a lot from it. And as for the Ahsoka portion of this, because it kind of just really focuses on Ahsoka and Count Dooku, and most of you guys already knew this going into this, but as for Ahsoka, I mean, you really get a lot from Ahsoka if you read her novel and watch the Clone Wars, of course, and Rebels. You get a lot from her character, but it's just kind of like a little icing on the cake for her character, because it fills in some of those gaps between what happened when we last saw her in Clone Wars Season 7, and then everything leading up to when she comes back again in Star Wars Rebels, and even in The Mandalorian in live action. And it fills in those gaps really, really well. I think they could have done better, especially with the last episode. Personally, just because I'm a huge fan of the book, and I really wanted to see them adapt that fight with the Inquisitor in a way that I imagined it to be in the novel. And, you know, I know it's not going to be perfect from book to screen, but either way, it was still nice to see that and to see the shift between, you know, what was she doing during this time, and even prior to that, seeing what it was like for her as a baby, her parents, where she came from, all the little cultural important stuff with her people in the Togrutas and how they operated. That was a really nice touch from Dave Filoni, and I would have loved to see more of that. I would personally take a whole season of just Ahsoka being young and her people and growing up and all of that, and even adding just a nice little icing on the cake too with her relationship with Rex and even her relationship with Anakin. Those are all great touches throughout the series, and throughout these episodes and these shorts. I mean, it was really good to see those perspective. Perspective is a huge word I've used a lot in this video so far. It was a really nice big perspective. But all in all, guys, I really enjoyed Tales of the Jedi. I think it was nice shorts that they could have released for us to end Star Wars out for the year. And honestly, I wouldn't mind if they do more of these for different characters. I mean, I would love to see a few shorts, maybe three to 4 episodes on Mace Windu. I mean, get some more Mace Windu backstory. I would love to see that. I'd love to see, you know, how he got to where he, you know, where we saw him in Attack of the Clones, and even, you know, and the Phantom Menace going into everything else like that. So it'd be really nice to see what's going on with Mace Windu. That would be awesome. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, I hope you did. Please make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, leave your thoughts and comments down below on Tales of the Jedi. If you guys enjoyed this series and if you want to see more like that, of course, you get Star Wars Divisions coming up pretty soon as well. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Clockmaster out.